Okay, hi everybody. This is well past due, but I am doing a quick video about World Series of Fenn. Um, so there's been a lot of discussion, and I see a lot of you guys are coming to World Series of Fenn or considering coming, and a lot of people have reached out. I've been having lots of phone discussions and text discussions and messages and all of that. So I want to first thank everybody that wanted to have those discussions and just say thank you for telling me perspective. I didn't know some things that happened in past World Series of Fenn, some of the maybe negative and damages and crazy stuff that has happened. I didn't know how you were affected. I didn't know a lot of things because World Series of Fenn is no drama llama. And for the most part, that's what we try to do. So I've had quite a few people say they will not come unless we kind of pull it to a private event and ban or forbid some people to come. And I've had a long discussion with Mike a couple of times. And I owed many of you an answer on what do I do when I have this situation happen. I've already had previous events where they've been kind of destroyed because of some things that's happened, or I just don't want to be a part of this. I'm seeing so much public and I can't make sense of it. So I decided to do a video rather than contact each of the people. I'm just going to state, Mike and I again discussed a lot, and we're giving our perspective on World Series of Fenn. So I'm going to go back to, this is the 5th annual or 5th World Series of Fenn. This started out during the Jamie Jordan event that had the same sort of crazy drama that you just need to ignore. And there were 16 of us at a table. We didn't know each other. There was craziness that night. There was actually kind of a bar situation and security and police and all of that crazy stuff. And we still had a fabulous time. And it's grown every year. 16 went to 30, that went to 50, that went to 80, and we think we may have 100. So the request that we've had to pull this event to a private event because of certain people that may not like Forrest, they may have broken into his home, they may have done some really not nice things to him. We have had those people at every event. And I think that's the community. The community is everyone, and they get to decide who they get to talk with, who they get to be with, who they'll give their time to. And I know that's really hard with some of the conflicts that have happened that, again, I didn't know about in previous years. We're at a Las Vegas casino. And so if you are uncomfortable or you don't want to interface with someone, you just don't interface with someone. So long story short, Mike and I have decided this is going to be a public event. We may do something different in the future, but for 2022, February 2022, we are going to hold a private or a public event for everybody. We have decided we're not going to do any events in our room and have any sort of private anything. We just want to be more public in public spaces, and that everybody's invited. That makes it just, okay with everybody. But if you see someone that you may have had an issue with, or you don't like something they're doing, this is just like grade school, middle school. Just ignore. Just move to a different part of the bar, move to a different restaurant, move to a different area. And I know it's not perfect, and there's some narrative being pushed. Again, it's okay to not like Forrest. It's okay to not like the chase. It's okay to not like nuances. I don't think everything was perfect in any part of this. But one, you're allowed to discuss the chase. That's what this is about. Anybody who tells you what you're allowed and not allowed to do, I went to Yellowstone and it wasn't allowed by some people. Right now, some people are saying you're not allowed to discuss D.B. Cooper. You just ignore that and you move on and you maintain your happy and you maintain your life around it. So we're not pulling this to a private event. And I know some people have said, and some really interesting people that would have been so fun to either meet or have discussions with, are going to decide not to come, and that's okay. This event is not for everybody, but right now it's for everybody. So if you need something private, come into Vegas at some other time and we will sit and have dinner. I know it's not going to be a perfect answer for everybody, but at least it's an answer for everybody. So everyone's invited. All of the events that are officially on the agenda are going to be for everyone. Whether you like, hate, despise, there was no treasure chest, it was pulled, it wasn't, I broke into Forrest's home, he's just this terrible person, and here's my email that proves it. All of those people are invited. It's about deciding what story you want to sit down and have conversations about. And that's what everybody gets to do. I will say there's one super huge announcement. There's actually two that's going to happen. One I'll tell you right now. We are going to have an engagement party for Ben and Ashley, officially a part of World Series of Fenn, because they're such a huge part of the community and they're okay with it and they're excited about it. And I don't know what it looks like yet. I've talked with both of them and they're okay with it. And so we'll know more. Basically I said, Ben has a lot of opinions. Doesn't really matter anymore. Ashley, you're gonna give some of your opinions and we're so excited for you. Both. You guys are both amazing people and it's going to be an amazing event. So we do have a change in the agenda. That's the first announcement. It will work around the already existing event, so don't worry, you don't have to change any plans or anything. I don't even know what it'll look like yet because Ashley's the boss. And we want to make sure that, happy brides make happy wives and happy wives make happy lives. But I love that this year is going to be all about love and a couple coming together. And so an engagement party is on the brink. And so everything else is going to be the same. Again, private area or public area. I keep saying that. I'm sorry. Public area, private conversations. You can go and talk with whoever you want. Some people have already asked, can we pull away and have some discussions about certain things? If we have time, certainly. But if we don't, it's just a time for everybody to come together and have fun. And I'm sorry for those of you that are disappointed that maybe you thought and you were very persuasive about why it would be better to have some private events due to recent events. That's just not what we want this event about. I'm not saying in the future that might not happen. And we do have one other really big announcement that we're working on, but it's for the whole community. It's not anything specific. It's not Jack coming and any of that. World Series of, excuse me, World Series of Fenn has turned into something so much bigger. It's this whole community of people in Tangents and DB Cooper and Treasure Hunt Originators and all of these things. So I will just ask you if you have an item you want to donate to the prize pool for the poker tournament, please let us know. If you have any designs, we're kind of finalizing that right now. It's super exciting. We hope we see everyone there. For those of you that are concerned, don't be. Every year now, I know more than most. There's so much more that happened in negative ways that I just didn't even know about. And so you just need to be strong, say, I'm not going to be a part of that, and you walk off. You're in a Las Vegas casino. You're in the safest place anywhere, and you don't have to be a part of anything and any discussion and any area of conversation you don't want to have. But people splinter off, they do whatever. So we have the events, but you get to meet so many people. I would say about half the people coming this year are brand new. And I hope some of our veterans come. I know a lot of people have forwarded me some things they want me to post and proves this or that or the other. I'm just not engaging in it. We're moving on. We are keeping a positive tone, moving forward. Those of us that have been around long enough know. We know. So I want to thank everybody that wanted to voice their opinion, wanted us to consider some things, and we're just going to kind of take the direction that we know is pure in our heart. Forrest always said, take the higher ground, ignore the negative stuff, and this is about him. You're allowed to discuss the chase. You're allowed to discuss anything you want. You're adults. You're allowed to hang with whoever you want. If somebody tells you you're not allowed to, just ignore them. It's silly, silly, silly sauce. Ben like always says, silly sauce. It's silly sauce. And so just, I was strong enough to go to Yellowstone, even though I knew it would have huge fallout, and be friends with people that I knew would have huge fallout. So that's called being an adult, and that's what you do when you're in Vegas. It's going to be a blast. We hope we see you all there. Let us know though, RSVP, kpro3@aol.com, or Cowlazars@gmail.com. It again will be so much fun. Vegas is opening back up. We'll keep you posted. Some people have asked with this new strain that's come out, what does that mean? Right now, it doesn't mean anything, but that could change in a month. So we'll give you, we are doing shows every week. So we will give you updates. And we have lots of talk right now between Fenn, DB Cooper, every single night, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. There is programming between our channel, DB Cooper, and the Warriors. And there's Warriors, I didn't mention this during our show, Warriors are even going to continue to do 1 day show. So it's really going to hit everybody. We're going to keep things positive. We're going to keep things fun. Let me know if there's anything you guys need. I've been talking with a lot of people of how to stay on a budget, or partnering them up with somebody, or whatever that means. So we'd love to see you there. We hope you consider it. If you have decided to pass on this year because of the decision that Mike and I made, we're sorry, we're going to miss you this year. Hope you realize, don't miss out on these things just because of silly sauce. And we hope we see you at future events. So thank you all. Positivity triumphs over negativity, and we love you. Bye.